Hey everyone, today we are here in the beautiful city of Valencia. We've already had some great food and we can't wait to try more and share it with you. We're going to have some amazing fried sweet treats, a classic Valencian paella, and of course some tapas.
And if you're new here, we're Alex, Mehmet, and Bindi, and we travel the world trying to find the best food spots and the most dog-friendly places. We just arrived here in Valencia. It is very pretty so far. We're gonna go try something called Buñelos, which are fried pumpkin fritters. Let's go eat.
These Buñelos were the perfect start to our Valencian food adventure. While many places in Spain and Latin America make Buñelos, in Valencia they are made with pumpkin, giving them extra moisture and sweetness. The dough was fried until perfectly crispy and then dusted with a generous amount of sugar. They're crunchy, soft, and sweet, honestly just the perfect treat. We enjoyed our Buñelos with another Valencian specialty, horchata. Horchata is a drink made from tiger nuts. It's kind of milky with a bit of an earthy, nutty flavor. It's really unique and something we've never tried before. And of course, we couldn't pass up a cup of the famous Spanish hot chocolate, which was great for dipping our Buñelos in, even if some of it did end up on my shirt. Tonight we're heading to dinner at a place called Bar Cassalla.
They have this oxtail sandwich that we saw on Instagram, and we both absolutely love oxtail.
This dinner ended up being so good. The waiter was super helpful, explaining to us some of the more local things on the menu and was also really nice to Bindi. We had a number of different dishes, including some of the best patatas bravas we've ever tried. These potatoes had little crispy edges and were so soft and fluffy inside. The brava sauce was slightly spicy with a rich tomato flavor, and the aioli on top added the perfect amount of creaminess. Honestly, these were amazing. And that oxtail we were looking forward to didn't disappoint either. The juicy braised oxtail was stuffed inside a perfectly grilled fluffy brioche bun, topped with some cheese, a bit of egg yolk, and with a little pickled pepper on top that helped to cut through all the richness. It was absolutely delicious. Our only regret was not ordering 2 of them. To complete the meal, we had some aubergine fritters, tempura artichokes, and these amazing piquillo peppers, which were roasted until they were almost falling apart, and served drenched in the most delicious oil that I could honestly drink with a straw. We also had a salad of crisp green beans, asparagus that had been sliced incredibly thin, and pine nuts, the vinegary dressing that helped to balance out all of the richness of the fried dishes. It's safe to say after this meal that our time in Valencia is off to a delicious start, and we were looking forward to more.
We are going to start our day off with some coffee at a place called Coffee and Bikes. I specifically picked this place because it's highly rated, but also bikes. It makes me think of Netherlands a lot because there's bikes everywhere in Amsterdam. So I was like, okay, let's go try some coffee there.
It's a beautiful sunny day here in Valencia. I can't wait to see more of the city.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful so far.
After starting the day with some coffees, we were ready for another Valencian food tradition. So there's something here called Almuerzo. Almuerzo, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but basically it's like a second breakfast, like an extra meal in the day that's before lunch but after breakfast. And we're not ones to pass up an extra meal, so we are going to go try that.
This is my type of place where you get an extra meal during the day. Let's go eat.
For our Almuerza, we went with Bocadillos, which are sandwiches that are typical for this mid-morning meal. I've got the sandwich with the Spanish tortilla inside. Wow.
Yeah?
That's really good. Tortilla's like super soft, really delicious, and this garlic aioli, super garlicky. I really like it. This is delicious. The bread is also like perfect.
Good find.
Yeah.
This is really nice. It's so tender and so soft and so juicy. This is seriously amazing. I mean, it's pulled beef. It's so soft. I'm just speechless right now. It's so good.
With food like this, it's pretty clear to see why Valencians add an extra meal to their day. With Almuerzo checked off the list,
Now we're gonna go try the most important dish here in Valencia, which is paella.
paella is one of Spain's most famous dishes, and it originates from here in Valencia. It's a rice-based dish that's cooked in a wide, shallow pan over an open flame. You can find many varieties of paella, but we went with the traditional Valencian type, which has rabbit, beans, and snails. Our waiter warned us that this would take about 35 minutes to cook, so we snacked on some bread and padron peppers while we waited. Restaurants serving paella often require a minimum of 2 people per order, and once ours came out, we could clearly see why. This was huge. Honestly, it probably could have served 4 people easily, and they didn't skimp on the meat or the flavor.
We just finished lunch. We had paella. I wasn't 100% sure about the restaurant. It was hard to find a paella place that was dog friendly, and this was one that was, but we could make a reservation outside. So that's why we picked it. It ended up being pretty good, I think. I think mine was slightly better than yours.
So the rabbit that I had on my side was really, really dry and really chewy.
My side, it was totally fine. It was nice.
Yeah, so I didn't enjoy the rabbit, but the rice was very good. It was very aromatic and very flavorful. So I definitely can't say anything bad about the rice, but the rabbit was just, for me, it was too tough and way too dry, unfortunately.
Now we're going to go try a cocktail that's made with oranges in Valencia, which are supposed to be the best oranges in the world.
We tried going to Cafe Madrid, a cool-looking cocktail bar, but as soon as we walked in, we were told, no dogs. Luckily, we found another spot with outdoor seating that felt even more local.
We just got Agua de Valencia. We're going to try it. Let's see. Wait. Oh, wow. Actually tastes more like orange juice than anything. So there's cava in here, vodka, gin, and freshly pressed orange juice. It mostly tastes like orange juice. I don't really taste alcohol too much. I do like orange juice, especially when it's freshly pressed, so it is very good. I thought it was going to be bitter, but it's really not bitter at all. It's actually really, really nice. This would be really good in the morning or brunch. Yeah.
Before we ended our second massive food day here in Valencia, there was one more thing we had to try.
So yesterday we tried the Buñelos, and today we have Fartons, which is like dough with sugar and more chocolate. Did already take a bite because I couldn't resist. That's nice. This chocolate is really good. It's like pudding.
All right, I want to try this. Alex said it's like pudding, and I do love pudding. Let's see. It looks so rich. Woo. It's hot. Oh. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Pudding my mom used to make when I was a little kid. It's literally what it makes me think of. Really nice. I loved it when she made it. She would use like little cups and make pudding, like homemade pudding. It's exactly what it reminds me of.
By the end of this day, we were so impressed with the food scene in Valencia and so stuffed. And we hadn't even seen the best part of the city yet.
This afternoon we came to the beach, which is only a couple of kilometers away from the center of Valencia. It's like a 15-minute drive. I think you can also take the bus, but we weren't quite sure if the bus allowed Bindi. I read conflicting things about it. It's really pretty here. This is a really nice sand beach, and we are going to try to find some food.
Let's go eat.
We had a delicious lunch at Boa Beach, a cozy spot with real beachy vibes and a view of the water. Mehmet had a Spanish omelet with truffle that really packed a punch with the truffle flavor. And I had a salad that was filled with juicy, marinated chicken, lots of cheese, and some freshly grilled pita with tomato and garlic. Overall, just an awesome meal.
We just had a really nice lunch at a place called Boa Beach, and one thing that you have to try when you're here in Valencia is orange juice. We've been ordering it everywhere because it's so good. Like, way better, way different than normal orange juice. The oranges here are just so fresh and sweet and delicious. So definitely try that.
We discovered that Valencia has a great cafe culture. Nearly every street is filled with cafes with tables along the sidewalk, all serving up great coffees, that delicious orange juice, and good food.
So we just went to a place called Cold Cafe. We just wanted to get 2 cups of coffee and then just keep walking. But once we got there, we saw that the food looked really good. And I can never say no to an avocado toast. So we sat down and had it. Best decision we ever made. It was definitely the best coffee we had here in Valencia. And then on the way out, we got 2 more cappuccinos. So if you're here in Valencia, we highly recommend Cold Cafe. It's so good.
Of course, as always, we'll link to all the amazing places we ate in the comments below. After exploring Valencia's coffee culture, we couldn't resist ending our trip with another Spanish favorite.
So tonight we're going to go get some empanadas for dinner. We have seen so many empanada places just walking around in Valencia, and we haven't had a good empanada since we were in Buenos Aires a couple years ago. So it's been stuck in our head since we've been seeing them everywhere.
There are so many delicious looking empanada places to choose from here. We selected a place called Empanadas, which seemed too good to pass up, and got a plate of a few different kinds to try. We started with the classic, which was stuffed with juicy meat, bits of egg, olive, and raisins. The meat was so tender and rich. The brininess of the olives helped to cut through the richness. When you got a bite with a raisin in it, it added a surprising touch of sweetness. The outside was so crispy and flaky, just really delicious. Our other varieties had a mix of cheeses, vegetables, and even one really unique one with pumpkin, goat's cheese, and honey. We loved each one. We finished up with an alfajor, a homemade light and crumbly cookie filled with sweet dulce de leche filling and rolled in coconut. We were so full after all of this that we basically had to roll ourselves back home. We were a bit worried about bringing Bindi to Valencia, because on a previous visit to Spain in Barcelona, we had a lot of trouble finding places to eat that were dog-friendly, and we felt an overall sense the dogs were tolerated but not really liked. Because of this previous experience, we did an extra large amount of research before this trip to make sure we were finding restaurants that were dog-friendly. But overall, we felt that Valencia was much more welcoming to Bindi than our experience in Barcelona. The city is filled with dogs, and many restaurants that we found were proud to be dog-friendly. We even got a discount at a poke bowl place we stopped in because we had Bindi with us. Overall, it was a great trip for all 3 of us. We're wrapping up our time here in Valencia. We had a great time here. We really enjoyed the city. It's really pretty, and all the food we had was really good.
Yeah, when we first got here, we started walking around and realized how beautiful the buildings were. So the architecture here is really, really nice. We're very happy that we got here. The only thing I knew about here was the Valencia FC, their soccer team. So didn't really know much else about it, but we really enjoyed our time here. The food is very good and it's very inexpensive.
We always appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and next week we are headed to Cordoba in the Andalusia region of Spain, so be sure to subscribe because you won't want to miss out on that.
See you there.